Well, Walleye Wisdom Watchers, this is what we've been putting up with all morning and early afternoon out here on Lake Erie. And as you can see, the planer boards on the left and the planer boards on the right are really rocking. Plus you can hear the wind. So a lot more charter boats out this morning, and I think they decided to go in for their half day, folks. There's just one boat behind us and a few up ahead of us, and we've done our best out here to present our Reef Runner baits. Sure want to thank Scott Stecker, the owner of Reef Runner, for helping us out with some baits that were delivered to our hotel at the Holiday Inn Expresser shortly after we got here. Some extra baits that we'd ordered. So what happened today, of course, is the wind picked up and it's continued to build through the early afternoon, and just too fast of a presentation to try to catch them on crawler harnesses. You need to go really around 1.2 mile an hour, and with the wind and the kicker motor in the back, the Evinrude keeping us going, you know, we've been running anywhere from 1.4 to a little over 2, because we basically have no control of just how fast we're going. So we're running the kicker motor basically to help us with our direction, and this is one of the things that you have to do during the tournament game. You got to be willing. You got to be willing to go out when the weather's not so pleasant, when most pleasure boaters would stay home and not even put the boat in the water. But you got to try. You got to see if these conditions were to pop up during the tournament, just how well you could do out here in the water. So a lot of different kind of boats, a lot of different kinds of folks out here, but Tracy and I are going to pack it in after this run, and then we'll shoot some pictures of our big fish and do a little video for you so that we can talk about the fish that we got earlier in the morning. So thanks for watching. Hey Walleye Wisdom Watchers, this is Gary Spiker and Tracy Hayward reporting from Port Clinton, Ohio, where we just spent day 3 practice on Lake Erie out in some really big waves. Some of the biggest waves, folks, we've ever fished in. The waves were so big that we couldn't even see the planer boards. They would disappear down in the trough of the waves. And I got to tell you, folks, we got off the water this afternoon. We really had to, because we had water coming. We had these waves coming over the back of the Ranger. And thank goodness to those folks at Ranger and Evinrude Motors. They got us out there and they got us back safely. So I want to give them a great deal of thanks for building a great boat and some great motors. Now, what we were doing today, folks, is entirely different than what we've been doing the last couple of days. You've been watching, you know we've been catching them on spinner baits with basically crawler harnesses and spinners in front of the crawler as an attractant. Well, today, folks, it was too windy to do that. We could not do that at all out there. So we got out the old tried and true Reef Runners, and thanks again, Scott Stecker, for getting those extra Reef Runners to us a few days ago. But folks, the Reef Runners worked. I just wish we would have had a little better weather conditions. I'm confident we could have caught a few more fish. We got almost a limit today. We want to show you one of the bigger fish we got. So I'm going to pull it out of the live well. Here you go, folks. This one's flashing its fins. I know the other one was talking to you the last time, giving you a good talk, but this is really a nice Lake Erie walleye caught on a Reef Runner. So hopefully when Tracy and I get out tomorrow, we'll be able to get some like this, only bigger. So on behalf of Tracy Hayward, Gary Spiker, and the WalleyeWisdom.com fishing team, thanks for watching.